Example number 5, page 467. So we're given another function. This time it's f of x squared minus 5. And again, we're going to have to decide which question is giving us the x value, where x is given. So remember, it will be in where the x part is given to you. And we would have to find out when y is given, and that's when it gives you that f of x is equal to a value. So remember those two things. So the first one, you'll notice it's saying f of 4. So it's the x part that's given to you. So it's telling you x is 4. Find out what the y is. So we write down our function. And wherever there is a x, I'm going to substitute a 4 in there. So that means f of 4 is equal to 4 squared minus 5. So that means it is 16 minus 5. And I can say f of 4 is 11. So I'm saying when x is 4, y is 11. Okay. Next one. Remember, now they're actually telling us what the y is. So f of x is another way of saying y. So in this equation here, we are given what this equals to. This equals to 4. And we need to find out what x is now. So x squared minus 5, the last thing is minus 5. So we're going to add 5 to both sides. So that's 9 is equal to x squared. Now we need to square root both of them. So x on this side can be either positive or negative 3. So remember, you can either have 3 times 3 becomes a 9, or it could be negative 3 times negative 3 can become 9. So the answer is both positive and negative 3. So this question, the y was given to you, and you found out what x is. Part C, again, same idea. In here, they're telling us, same question in here, solve the equation f of t. So they're saying the same equation here, but they're using a t instead of x. But doesn't matter, it's the y value given to us. So we're using the same function that is over there. And they're just choosing to use the t variable for x, and they're saying that it will equal to 75. So the same thing, this represents your y, but instead of x, they're trying to call it a t, okay? So we're just going to say it's t. Even if that doesn't make sense, leave it as an x and just solve for x, okay? So you would do the same thing here, take it to the other side. T squared is going to be 70, and then to solve it, you're going to have to take square root of both sides. So t is going to be square root of 70. Now I'm not going to find the answer as a decimal because they're saying find the answer in the simplest form, and they only want the positive answer. When they say t has to be greater than 0, that means they just want the positive one. Okay, sorry, this is actually 80, not 70. So we're going to do the radical form. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to say, okay, what biggest perfect square can I divide 80 with? So remember, you have your perfect square trinomial, your chart. So there's 1 squared is 1, 2 is 4. I could try with a 4, but maybe try with something bigger. 4 squared is 16. I'm going to try doing that. So in your calculator, if you try doing that, 80 divided by 16 gives you 5. That's actually perfect. We can't go any higher because 5 is a prime number. So you write that as square root of 16, square root of 5. And we know the square root of 16 is 4. So it'll be 4 root 5. So this is a little bit of a challenge question. If you get that, it's great, but what you need to focus is that you understand these two more and you're able to do these two questions. How to figure out when x is given and y is being asked, and when y is given and x is being asked. If you understand this, great. If you don't understand this, don't stress about it. Okay?